We'd been using a major company for our DevOps solution, but we were using maybe 4 or 5 different applications within the suite. It became very long-winded to use that process. It was taking us 45 minutes just to make one change, and that time adds up. So we wanted to use a native solution to Salesforce. That's where we were working, it's where we were developing. So we wanted a centralized solution within the platform itself, and this is why we looked at Copado. My name is Craig Ashton-Chalmers. I'm the Global Senior Manager for CRM and Marketing Technology at Freshfields Bruckhaus Deringer. Freshfields is a large law firm, a global elite, and we work over 30 different offices, 400 partners within the business, 2,800 lawyers, over 17 different jurisdictions, so we specialise in corporate law. We want to deliver for our clients, so when we're making development changes, it's for the users within the business, but it's also to serve the clients. So we want to make sure that we can react very quickly to changes in the market. We've been with Salesforce for 2 years now. We're actually the first major law firm to take Salesforce on as their central CRM system, and we use it to completely revolutionise the way that we deal with clients in our business. We've been through a huge digital transition over the last 3 years for our marketing technology stack. So we had 18 different systems, completely siloed, data very separate, but using the power of Salesforce and other tools, we've been able to get those systems into one, and we've got a single source of the truth now. So we had a lot of challenges previously to Copado. It was very manual. Each step was a manual step, and it took a lot of time to do it, and you're spending too much time actually working with the DevOps tool than you are developing. So you don't get a lot done. There was a lot of errors because it was manual. There was no testing involved, so it was push and pull, and if it failed, and you had to start again. Whereas now we can test the builds before we push them through. We looked at other tools within the industry as well, and it was quite clear that Copado was the number one. The native journey within Salesforce itself made it much more simpler to choose Copado. So we started with Copado for DevOps, purely for development and pushing the builds through. We actually use it much more now for ideas, the bugs. We track all of our changes within there, whether it is just an idea or whether it's a feature. The automated testing is extremely helpful. We know that the builds that we push through into the system are always going to be working. So we test it prior to committing to the jobs themselves, so we can test that thoroughly. So we did actually have a quarterly release cycle. Now we are much more real time. We will release as and when we need. Well, now we have Copado, it's much easier for the team to actually do the job that they like. When you work with Salesforce, people like to develop Salesforce. That's kind of the beauty of the product. But now the developers actually get the time to do that, and they're not spending enough time dealing with DevOps, and we can do that with Copado.